Grab your pillow, chill with your boy Brillo. I'm back with another video. You come across it, like and subscribe. Mess with your boy. If you subscribed already, thank you. We locked in. If you a hater, please be quiet. You don't serve a purpose. Just pouring gas on the flame, and I'm the flame. With that being said, let's get started with today's video. But before we start, I want to say thank you if you subscribed. I appreciate you. I just hit 500 subs. And I'm grateful for everybody who subscribed, everybody who even watched the video or liked it. Thank you. I know what you're thinking if you're a hater, though. 500 subscribers, not really nothing. It's not even 1,000. Guess what, bro? I don't care. I got tunnel vision. And I'll continue to stay pressing. Because more people going to turn me up. We're going to be at 1 million before you know. Holla at your boy. Let's get started, man. Today I got the legend on the docket. I've been waiting to do this one. We talking about Southwest T versus everybody. I'm going to break down his moves throughout the series. Some moves I think was great moves. Other moves, not so much. First thing I want to talk about is the iconic scene at the Amoco. T knew his brother wasn't working at Wendy's. He knew what he was doing. He rolling with Pat, and T wanted in. At a younger age, they tell him you can't go unless I go. Pat looked at Meech. They felt sorry for him looking at the car, and they let him in. And Meech said was that the biggest mistake of his life, letting his brother in. And his brother took to the game like a natural. Had an instinct and a mind for it. Which brings me to one of the best plays that he did throughout the season. The 50 boys was on the ropes, man. 12th Street was pressing, taking real estate. They had nowhere to sell a product. They couldn't even make plays. I mean, Kato lowering prices. Then T had the foresight and the idea to say, let's take the rest of our batch. Let's hit it with a little less of that bacon or whatever you cutting it with, a little less of it. Make it a stronger product because he knew you have to have a superior product if you don't have real estate. That way the fiends are searching for you. They'll pass by a couple of those spots to get to that 50 pack because it's blowing. T had a foresight of that. Meech even had to give him his credit and say, that's a great idea. Okay. Another thing that I want to talk about is something that I did not like that T did in the show. Was the meeting with 12th Street at the game or whatever. Meech had assured them as a boss, had assured them that no weapons would be brought. He assured them. So T made Meech look like a straight sucker. Like he didn't even have control over his organization. Because he pulled the tool out. Not only did he pull it out, he ain't even use it. Come on. That's rule number 1. That's when I thought your boy Famil was gonna be a G. Talking about you bought a little pow. Man, so I didn't like that move. Another move I didn't like, and it's kind of tough because if you're a big brother, you know you fall on the sword for baby bro. But he let Meech take the rap for that gun in the house. Like, come on. You got to cop to that. You saw how dirty Pops was doing Meech. Meech didn't deserve all that. Like, it's like you think you better. Like, you almost believe that stuff they saying about Meech. Like, you know better than him, man. You selling just as much dope as him. But you let the whole family and everybody think he the black sheep. That ain't cool. But, and also, something that I definitely like, one of the strongest moments that I seen was after he got shot. That man was still talking about business. He didn't even act on emotion. He said, let's think about it. Let's get back to it. He knew they had just copped. They was in the middle of a big situation where they wanted to get right and cop outright from Pat. He wanted to know about that. B. Mickey and the whole crew's out for blood. He like, I don't think J-Mo did it. He's a thinker. He's not emotional. That's how you have to be, and that's how he became a legend. Using his brain, not moving on emotion. Too many times we move on emotion without thinking. That was A1 right there. Also, I want to bring up when Pat finally found out they was trying to get the plug, they was trying to get rid of him because he couldn't service him. And he killed my man, bust his head, and made him bury him. My boy T was a little squeamish about that. Meech really didn't care. It's part of the game. Which let me know that T has the mind for it, but he might not have the heart for it. So far in the show. So, like I said, he got the mind for it, but not the heart for it. He seemed a little squeamish, like he was having thoughts about his son in the casket and all this other stuff. Like, I understand you want to get out the game, but his heart is really like, if you want to go to school, go to school. Like, y'all got enough money. Like, if you don't want to do it, then just don't do it. Try to get out the game, but it's like you want to get deeper in the game. Best thing that he did all season was being himself. Okay? It's not about how you look. If you go to the club, of course you're going to be fresh. Like, he was fresh. He had the lambskin on with the jewels, but he not bringing attention to himself. Meech was like a lightning rod in the club. Ordering bottles, pulling out racks, paying for everything, getting noticed. But T was low key, which is what a plug wants you to be. Which is why she got the wrong idea about Meech and immediately gravitated to T. That was the best thing that could happen. Him just being himself and being a thinker. So he solidified the plug. So in this last episode, his girl gives him an ultimatum. Give up the game or I'm out or whatever. We know what the decision is going to be. He didn't become a legend just from being a 50 boy. Became a legend from BMF. So we know where this is going. What I predict T to get the heart for the game. So he's not, I don't anticipate him being more squeamish. I mean, he didn't want to do the kidnapping, which I understand that, but, that's understandable. He seemed to be so distraught about, like, I don't even know why you would even come to the funeral, but that's what I'm saying. Meech wasn't there. He like, what's more important than what's going on now? Like, T, you shouldn't even went to the funeral. But, yeah, I expect him to show heart. I don't expect him to become more squeamish. I expect him to get deeper and deeper and deeper in the game and become that legend that we all know is Southwest T. They haven't even started calling him Southwest yet. With there you have it, man. Terry, a.k.a. Southwest T versus everybody. Live from Detroit, your boy Brillo. You know what it is. Be on the lookout for more videos. I got the predictions video coming. I got Meech versus everybody coming. You know I had to do that one. Got to save that one for last. Got the big fella coming down the pipeline. Lock in with your boy. Lock in with the real, man. I appreciate everything. If you a hater, go ahead. Keep hating. Go ahead and lock in with your boy, man. You know the deal. Lock in with the real.